On this channel, we provide useful programming information with practical code examples. This time, it's about data types in TypeScript. You can learn about various primitive types, wrapper objects, arrays, tuples, and union types through code. Enabling subtitles will make the code descriptions easier to understand. Please make use of it. TypeScript offers a variety of data types. This allows you to define strict types for variables, function arguments, and return values. Below are the main data types and their usage. Number is a type used for handling numerical values, including integers and floating point numbers, decimals. Handling values that exceed certain limits results in infinity or nan, not a number. In TypeScript, numbers are represented as floating point numbers. This may result in slight inaccuracies in calculation results. When precise calculations are required, such as financial amounts, it is necessary to avoid rounding errors like this. For example, you can use big int or to fixed or adjust the decimal places using libraries like decimal.js. The string type handles textual data. The Boolean type has two values, true or false. Null represents a non-existent value, and undefined represents an undefined value. In TypeScript, you can specify the type of array elements. Number is an array of numbers, and string is an array of strings. A tuple is an array with elements of different types. Enum defines a set of named constants. The any type can hold any type of value and is used when you want to disable type checking. Using union types, you can define variables that can hold one of multiple types. Wrapper objects in TypeScript are objects automatically created to treat primitive data types as objects. Primitive types allow for lightweight and fast operations, while object types have methods and properties, enabling richer operations. In JavaScript and TypeScript, there are wrapper objects corresponding to primitive types like string, number, and Boolean. They are created using constructor functions called string, number, and Boolean, respectively. Below are examples of wrapper objects. The string object provides properties and methods for strings. Unlike primitive string, a string object is treated as object by type of. Wrapper objects are useful when manipulating strings or calling methods on them. The number object provides properties and methods for numbers. The number object, as a wrapper for numbers, includes methods for numerical operations, e.g., to fixed. The Boolean object provides properties and methods for Boolean values. The Boolean object is a wrapper for the primitive Boolean type and is treated as object. Since wrapper objects are treated as objects, there is a slight performance decrease, but more functional operations are possible due to added properties and methods. Moreover, there are differences in comparison using and equals. Compares values, while strictly compares including types. Returns false when comparing wrapper objects with primitive types. In TypeScript, it is important to properly manage implicit and explicit type conversions. In TypeScript, implicit type conversions should be avoided as much as possible to ensure type safety. In this example, the number 5 is implicitly converted to a string, resulting in the string 55 inches. In TypeScript, use type annotations or type conversion functions to safely perform type conversions. In this example, the number function is used to explicitly convert the string 123 into the number 123. In TypeScript, you can use the type of operator to check the data type of a variable. In TypeScript, you can use typeof to check types, but for more precise type checking, it is also recommended to use the instance of or is operators. Wrapper objects are treated as objects because they provide additional methods and properties for primitive types. String, number, and Boolean are representative examples of wrapper objects. Unlike primitive types, wrapper objects are identified as object by typeof. The source code for this video can be downloaded from the official website. If you like, please visit the URL in the description to aid your learning. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and check out our new videos.